Hi everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I'm here to do I'm going to do a general reading, but there will be a focus on a career too, okay? Yeah, we'll take a look, see what's going on with your money or your work, all right? But it will be a general reading for all Libras concerning whatever's going on that you need to know. I am burning some Palo Santo here to clear out any and all negative energies, and to ask all good, lighthearted, divine, fun, uplifting energies to enter and be here with us. All right. Oh, look at this. You've got a new beginning. You've just received the Fool card, the first step in a new journey, either heroine or hero's journey. So you're taking on something new here. And the Fool is always excited. Never nervous, always excited, okay? Because it's like, oh, I want to get out there. I want to prove that I'm an adult, that I can do whatever I need to do. And this doesn't matter what age you are. It's just the energy surrounding the Fool card and the Fool energy in the tarot. There are plenty of people keeping an eye on you, making sure that you're happy, that you're receiving what you need. This was not meant to be your obstacle card, but that is what's coming out here. 10 of Cups. So that could be a challenge for you. Being happy, finding your ultimate happiness. Maybe that's your quest, your goal. You're looking for that right relationship. You're looking for the right something. This is what you're on your journey for. All right, you have the 9 of Wands. Okay, and that makes more sense as your actual challenge here is to persevere. When things go wrong, pick yourself up and dust yourself off and keep going. There are people around you who will support you. However, you need to be able to do this on your own. Prove to yourself what you're capable of here. This is an interesting reading. Yeah, this is definitely about you expanding, growing, doing something you've maybe never done before. Maybe I'm getting a lot of you might be single or going out and doing things by yourself instead of always having somebody with you. Exploring something here that only you can do. Like nobody else can do it for you. You have to be the one to do it. If you need help, though, there is assistance, but it's more in the form of somebody to bounce ideas off of rather than to actually do anything for you. Moral support is what I'm hearing. All right, let's go ahead and see what's on your mind concerning this. What's going on here? You've got the Tower and the Sun. You're looking for that answer, and you're going to be surprised. You know, I'm also hearing you're going to be surprised that this works out easier than you think it will. You're trying to keep your fears at bay, too. You're trying to get answers. It's funny because it's fears that keeps coming through. But it's nervous excitement that I'm feeling. So you must be balancing those energies by saying, it's kind of like Christmas. I know what I asked for. I know what I want, but will I actually get that? And that may be a little bit of something to focus on, being more clear about what it is you're working towards, but not necessarily how you get to that point. All right, so you're seeking answers here at the very least. All right, the foundation here, you're seeking balance, a way to maneuver what it is you're looking to do. Can you balance work and this activity? Can you balance your family and this activity, this thought, this? I'm getting you're expanding. You're doing something you've never done before. So if you've always been a housewife or a house dad, yeah, and you're finally like, I really need to do something for myself. Maybe you're joining a book club. Okay? You're asking yourself, can I balance that with my family duties? Can I do this without feeling the guilt? And Spirit's saying, yes, absolutely. And it looks like you're going to go after whatever this is. You are capable of this. You will receive the answers that you need. And I'm also hearing this may turn out to be much easier than you think it will. And you're going to enjoy yourself. Now, if you're just seeking, like going out looking for answers to something, because that's coming through right now, this could be like you've been trying to figure something out, maybe doing some soul searching, getting spiritual guidance here. Maybe it's the first time you've delved into spirituality. There is going to be clarity here. There will be answers that will make you happy, that will make you feel included, balanced. I'm getting that if you're entering a phase here of discovery, things are going to be very balanced. Nobody's going to push you one way or the other. Nobody's going to say, oh, well, this is the way it's always done. Those are societal norms, and you're not getting that. You're exploring here. All right, let's go ahead and see what the immediate future has in store for you. Yeah, it doesn't matter which path you take. You will need to walk it smartly, okay, using your head. Being practical and down to earth, yet taking chances, little risks. But it's more about taking a chance on yourself. All right, let's see what we have here in the immediate future. Ooh, we got Justice. And the Empress is the one that Spirit said was coming out here. You got too many cards on this side, but that one was the other. You've got the Empress, the Moon. Yeah, too many cards. I'm sorry. The Justice, Ace of Cups, King of Wands. Okay, so you're overcoming. What I'm hearing is like a difficult... Some of you, it was work. You're going somewhere different. You're doing different work than what you've done in the past. You are going back to school, some of you, or learning new skills. Even if you're staying on the job that you're currently working on, you may be going to school, training, getting new skills, maybe taking on more responsibility here, a path that you have not been on before. This brings creative energy to you and brings on, I'm hearing, brings on a whole new something for you. A whole new way of being, a whole new way of living, a whole new way of experiencing something here, or everything. It could be everything. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have in the past influence. Look at that. Justice, fairness, balance, being called to task. Ooh. Either you pulled yourself up by the boots and says, I'm not going down that darn road again. I'm going to change directions and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get that promotion. I'm going to get a new relationship. I'm going to improve the relationship I'm in. This is a whole new path for you. Brand new. And it all came in because you were called up. Somebody called you out. So it could have been anybody. It could have been yourself. All right. And I like that energy, and boy, do I have chills right now. Ooh, do I have chills from my tip of my head to the tip of my toes. There is healing here, okay? Slow-moving healing. Oh, but peace will be found with the Four of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star card. And I'm just putting those back in the deck in different places. All right, let's go ahead and see how you view yourself in this situation. How do you see yourself moving forward? What's going to be your biggest attribute right here? The Knight of Cups. Oh, I love that. You're coming from a very good place. Oh, I didn't roll the zodiac die for this reading. I will in a minute. You had Virgo energy, and that was what was coming through here. In service to others, but from a compassionate place. Maybe you're taking your ego out of something here, reducing your fear. You know, a lot of times fear is because we just don't understand. We don't know. We assume that things are a certain way, a person is a certain way, or that we can or cannot do something. And those things come from fear. Oh, I'm capable of it, but boy, I'll become too big. That's a fear. And then I won't be able to handle that. You know, it's those ups. Okay, let's see what we have here. You're coming from a place of compassion, a place of caring, with a full cup, positive energy, looking towards the future, and looking possibly for someone. Again, you may be looking for a new romance, a new place to live, and whatever this is, you are looking at it with hope. You're coming at that process, that thing, with a full cup, a healthy stance. All right, let's see what we've got on the zodiac die here. Look at this. You've got the Leo energy again. You've got the Taurus in the exact same position. You've got the Capricorn that was down on the bottom left, and you've got the Sagittarius that was over here on the bottom right earlier. Libra and Pisces. So dreaming now, thinking about what you want to work towards. This is beautiful. This could be pleasure. This could be practicality. This could be protection. Building for the future. Building for others. But you're out there exploring things. You're trying new things. Beautiful. But you're also doing it from a practical sense too. With the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You're holding steady. All right. Let's see what we have here. What's your environment offering up to you? Oh my gosh, these are repeat cards. Okay, you've got the Strength card here. So I'm hearing character building, someone lending a hand, lending moral support, emotional support. Again, I'm getting somebody you can bounce your ideas off of, thoughts that you have. You know, you're not asking anyone to validate what you're thinking or feeling. You're expressing so that it's outside of your head, so you hear what you're thinking clearly. And I just got a message that so few people are doing that anymore, that they literally don't hear what they are saying. They're spouting off and making all kinds of statements. They don't even realize that what they're saying is judgmental, hurtful, narrow-minded. And that, you know, you're taking the time to look at these things that you're thinking and saying and doing. And, you know, you've got a confidant here that you could trust, that if you said to them, what do you think when I say I killed two birds with one stone? And they say, oh my gosh, what a horrible analogy. You're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I did two things by doing one thing. I accomplished two goals. No, that's not what you said. Okay. So it's, again, definitely somebody around you to bounce off your ideas, not asking for validation, but more for your own sake of hearing what you're thinking. I love that. It keeps coming out, hearing what you're thinking. All right, because you may have some sort of negative self-talk going on here. You might have something that you're trying to talk yourself out of. Huh. That's interesting, because I kept saying, hearing what you're saying, but it wasn't. It kept coming out of my mouth, hearing what you're thinking. All right, so that's important. Let's go ahead and see what we have here going on In the subconscious, behind the scenes, something you may or may not know consciously. Let's see what we have here. The Page of Swords. I'm getting someone bringing you information. Somebody bringing you information. I'm hearing the words prickly, young, immature. And then you've got the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. But that's 6 swords. So whatever comes in here, you'll work it out. You'll figure it out. It's going to feel a little challenging. You might want to rush in, but Spirit's saying think about it. Think about it before you rush in, okay? Because the truth, whatever is coming at you is the truth. Just let it be, okay? Figure out a way to accept that whatever is being said by this person, even if they're prickly, you're prickly, it doesn't feel right. There's truth there, okay? And if you can find balance in this and accept what is being said, you'll find the alignment that you're seeking. Trust it. All right. Beautiful message so far. Let's see what the most likely outcome is. Yeah, I'm hearing the message might, like, be inflamed. It might, like, I keep getting a wound that's sore. It hurts. You don't want to touch it, but it's like you can't stop poking at it, or somebody else is. All right, let's see what the most likely outcome is going to be here. Two of Cups, you do find the alignment. If you're looking for romance, you find it. If you're looking for that new job, you find it. Okay, you're on the same page. You're moving in the right direction to achieve the goal that you are setting for yourself here. The elevation, the learning new skills, learning about yourself, having a spiritual awakening, calling yourself out and answering to yourself, or having someone else calling you out, okay, and bouncing ideas off of them. Beautiful. Look, and you do get the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Making peace, letting it go, new solid foundation to begin with. And there's your happiness. You will be like bringing other people on board. Celebrating. All right, let's go ahead and get you some oracle messages here. I think we'll start with your angel oracle number. Angel number oracle message. Then we will get you 3 yes or no answers. We will do the letter dice and any other oracle messages that Spirit wants to give to you through me. We have number 12, 21. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you, we had that number show up in your daily, the one right before this message. All right, and I'm going to change the time of this message. It's going to come out at like 7:04 or 9:02. I'm not sure yet, or 8:03. But it's not going to be 6:05. Most of my viewers are on right around 9 a.m., so I think I may put it out then. All right, and I'm only going to do 2 messages a day for a while because I'm trying to bring new things to the channel. All right, so you have 1221 here. Work with what you have and it will take you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your loved ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way to move forward. You might also be getting some very good news real soon. All right, 1221, double 3s. Let's see what that has in store for you. We'll confer with the angel number book here. 33. I can't do 1221 because my book only goes to $9.99. 33. We have love and peace. You are never alone, okay? You are never alone. There is someone around you. Your angels are with you, listening and receiving your prayers. But they want you to stretch yourself just a little bit further than you are right now. What can you do to help yourself persevere, to keep going, to gain clarity, to find the balance, to create something new, to take your ego out and call yourself out on what can you do to help yourself today. Nobody else can do this for you. I know I said this at the beginning. You're on your own journey here of discovery, of finding out what you're capable of. Reflect on a present problem that you might be having and just think of one way to make it slightly less difficult. No matter how small the action is, it will make a difference. All right, let's get you your 3 yes or no answers. If you're new here, there are yes or no answers on the cards. There's also an oracle message. The oracle message is almost always positive. There's only a couple of not so positive ones. But if you do not have questions ready and you would like to formulate your questions, you can pause this video and get your questions ready. And when you are ready, just start the video back up. Okay. Also, if you don't want to ask specific questions, you can take the yes or no as a sign. You can take the oracle message as it is. Okay. Any way that you want to do it, it's for you, for your benefit. And we all have free will, so you get to choose how you participate. Answer number 1, yes or no. Is a no answer, but it says here, the cello of wish fulfillment is playing melodically, yet a little loudly, but it's loud in order to call forth the necessary information and the resources that you so promptly require. You need those things now. You need that clarity now. The music of fabulous happiness is going to lift your soul. And since music is the cinema of the soul, you can expect miracles to happen everywhere. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we've got for answer number 2, yes or no. It's also a no answer, and it says new discoveries are going to affect the final result. Knowledge is power. Fate is fate. You only receive what you create. Your desire to safely achieve a favorable result will pilot you down a successful path. All you have to do is have faith. Have faith. I love that little saying too. Knowledge is power. Fate is fate. You only receive what you create. And that is the truth too. We receive everything we have. We get through our thoughts and our desires, whether we're putting positive thoughts out there or negative ones. And if we're putting negative and positive, positive and negative all at the same time, we're getting the chaos that we are creating. And I can speak on that. All right. Answer number 3, yes or no. Is a yes answer. And it says here, there is going to be a wave of serenity that is full of joy and charm coming to you. An unexpected chain of events is going to come to you. You may be forced to open up more than you usually do and simply trust your intuition. Peacefully accept yourself as infallible, and everything will happen as it should. All right, beautiful message there. Let's get you some life clarifying cards here. Clarifying life situation cards. Let's get at least a couple of these. Yes, there are new and exciting changes coming to the channel. Look for them around the new year. Some things are happening now. Like I said, I have to reduce the number of videos I do a day, so I can fit time in to do the other things. Look at this. This is the same card that you have gotten for the last 3 days, and you see it's just sitting there. All right, it says you are protected. Find solace in the safety of knowing that you are sheltered and guided through life's tempests toward tranquil shores. You're walking unscathed. You were fortunate. A trap may have been laid, but your wisdom kept you from falling into it. All right, so you're protected here. Somebody has your back. Somebody's watching out for you. I've said that through this reading. You have people watching you on this journey. No matter what you do, they're not going to do this for you, but they're there to make sure no harm comes to you. Now, that could be human beings. That could be your guardian angels. That could be your God, okay? It's going to be a little bit different for whoever is hearing this message and how it's resonating with you. But each and every one of you are protected. All right, so have faith. Remember, have faith. Trust. Make sure you take quiet moments, okay? Seek solace. Again, seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. It's in those quiet moments. Turn off the music, turn off the TV, turn off the video games, turn off your kids, let them go play in another room. Step away from your neighbors, just find a few minutes of peace. Tune in, hear what is unsaid. Tune into the silence because the truths that words cannot express are there. Okay? Listen deeply. Listen with your eyes. Listen with the peace and quiet. Oh, man, it's so important right now. It is so, so, so important for you right now, all of us, to find those moments of peace. All right, I'm going to put that back up here. Let's get you some blessings. Let's see what blessings are coming in for you. Spirit says there's a couple of really good ones coming. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. I mean, there you go. A sincere wish will be granted. And you know what I'm hearing is like, you have to have faith because this is like trying to pass a needle or a thread through the eye of a needle. Oh, I'm hearing something about a camel. What am I hearing about a camel? A needle, a thread, and a camel. I don't know. I think I think you know. All right, drop a comment. Let me know what it is. If you do know, let me know, please. I'm hearing Nedrow and Treadway. Needle, Nedrow, thread, and Treadway. Let's see what other blessings are coming in here for you. A sincere wish will be granted. So something you're very clear on and you have really like harmonious energy with that desire, it will come to you. All right, there's the stork. It could be about having a child. It could be about receiving the good news of a birth or a new business opportunity, work, okay? Again, even though this is a general reading, I said there would be tinges of career in here for you. And there you go, news of a business opportunity. Now, if your sincere wish is to have a child or a grandchild, you may be hearing that. Or starting something new. Whoa, that one almost ran away. Heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. And I was just going to say that there could be a new romantic relationship here for some of you. Beautiful. All right, let's get you a Sacred Forest Oracle message. Let's see what we have here for you today. That's my bad. We've got Secret Springs, Success. You've got card 34. It's another 7. A lot of your cards this week when I draw from this deck keep coming out to add up to 7. So you have success on the way. Let's see what the message is. The spirit of the secret spring says success is flowing into your life. And I've got to point this out. The Empress here, look at her gown. It's water. It's turning to water and just flowing, okay? And you know the Empress is successful. All right, so success is flowing into your life. Vitality and a glowing, youthful renewal of your body are going to be happening. Now is the time to take action in support of your dreams. There is no need to struggle. Just be clear and be sincere in your intentions. The universe has your back. Look at that. Somebody is protecting you. Somebody is watching over you, wanting you to succeed in this new endeavor. Absolutely beautiful message here. All right, let's get you a Queen of the Moon since we are heading towards a full moon. We'll keep going with a Queen of the Moon during these longer readings. See what your oracle message is from the Queen of the Moon. You have got Blossoming Flower Moon, card 33, which is a 6. Balance, harmony, peace. Love this. All right, 33. Did we have 33 in this reading? No, I think it was in the daily. All right, so we have... what does this say? Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others are thinking or saying about this. Open up and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. It doesn't matter. Pay them no mind. Okay, they may be watching you, but they're not doing anything to you. You are going to walk unscathed through this situation. Make sure you're marking your victories and appreciating and celebrating your successes. All right. So let's go ahead and do the letter dice. Oh, we're going to do 4 today. If you're new here, these are just 26-sided letter dice, and whatever I hear, see, taste, smell, see in front of me, whatever comes out, okay? If it makes sense to you, it's for you. If you're not connecting with what's being said or the names or places, it just isn't for you at this time, okay? Leave it for those that it's meant for, and maybe next time it will be for you. All right. Vivian, Vanessa, West Virginia. Haven't had that in a while. Weatherby, Walter, Townsend, Tunisia, and I'm getting a place as well as a person's name. Rowena, Norita, New Zealand, Zach, Zany, Navy, New York, Nepal, Quentin, Utah, Ruth, Nancy, Vera, Volpe, Eva, Eugene, Zima, Suzanne, Lawler, Sawyer, Sarah, Degrassi, Graceffo, Saigon, Sage, Segway, Megan, Pamela, Peter, Effie, Zephyr, Zephyr, okay, Zephyr, Zephyr, Yuri, Tony, Troy, Raylin, Ryan, Rozzy. What else have we got here? West Virginia is coming through very strongly. Ewan, McEwen. Paulita. Twins. I'm hearing someone's having twins. Oh, exciting. All right, Texas is coming through again. That's been coming through a lot. Irene, I hope everything's well with you. Lily, Larry, Laura, Laurel, Larissa, Villano. Woo, W-U. Okay. I'm hearing bing, bang, bing, bang. I don't know. And then it's a wild, so I will re-roll it. Renard, Raven. Rozzy and Rowena keep coming through. Tori, Torrance, Tucker, Lupo, Wrigley, like W-R-I-G-L-E-Y, like the gum, Wrigley gum, or Wrigley. Okay. Tatiana, Tucker, I think I said that. Katie, Quinn, Pindar, Pagoda, Aggie, Vogue, Vonnegut, Eeyore, Etienne. And that's what I've got for you guys. If you're interested in a personal reading, please email me. I'll let you know if I have time to do one. I do have a couple of openings right now. Email me. I will send you all the details, and you can decide from there. All right. I love you guys to pieces. Bye-bye.